So I'm gonna build a basic base in just a second. Let me just finish this real quick, because I do not want to lose this. Why am I on my suit? Oops, I used the wrong frickin' thing.
Radiation protection falling. Product constructed.
I meant to make that. Of course. Hold on, let me get out of here. It's actually better if I come in here for a moment. I'm just gonna make this real quick. Just give me one moment. I just have to make this real quick, and then I can get my drop pod. I don't need this at the moment. Something's about to come at me, so stupid animals. Oop. Okay, should be enough. I actually made the wrong friggin' item. Again, I only have... I know you're waiting for me to make a frickin' base real quick. Hold on. I can easily kill him, I just don't feel like it. I'll kill him in a minute. Okay, go away. Alrighty. Yes! These are important. Very, very important. Yes, 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 yes. Give it to me. Give me. Oh, you have no idea how awesome that is to have. Okay. So awesome. Okay. Now, just give me a little more room here. Okay, basic base. Let's get rid of this little shithead. Where'd he go? Really? They're not hard to kill. Okay, so I'm gonna make a basic base. So a lot of the times there's a lot of storms, and you have to be able to get out of the storm, especially in the beginning of the game. You can also use your ship. Really? You can also use your ship. Your ship is actually one of your best ways of getting out of a storm. So, one thing... Ooh, I don't have that. Oh, there's it. So, one of the basic things that we actually need is ferrite. Not pure ferrite. Ferrite. That's pure ferrite. Okay, so the regular what the shit is that? Some of the creatures are really weird. Really weird. Okay, so we have to make sure we put our mining beam on. And always know there's always plenty of ferrite. So you don't have to, you really don't have to hoard it. Don't worry about carrying it around and hoarding it, okay? Excuse me. Pain in my ass. I don't mind the creatures coming at me. I do mind I don't like the, freaking robots coming at me because they call reinforcements. Okay, so now when you first, unfortunately, when you first start, you're not going to have like a basic housing, so you will eventually have to upgrade them. I actually found it at the anomaly, which you do get. As long as you play the story, you will get that. It's like automatic. So if I want to just build a basic base, what I want to do. So you can see that I have these little construction things. So the only way for me to build a base is to have a base computer. Okay. And it does tell you what you need. So I will show you. So chromatic metal is actually from copper and a couple other things. And then it tells you underneath, it says available to build 5. I can build 5 right now on this planet. Each planet can have it. You can actually have your own base on a planet, so it really doesn't matter. But I won't explain all the refinery because it is a lot of work. So, but you do need a base computer. Once you get the base computer, you gotta claim the base. I think that's phosphorus right there, or gold of some sort. Now we can actually build the basic, which is wood. So you start out with wood. I need something with frickin' ferrite, because that... What the shit? I wouldn't have saw that. Look how tiny that is. Some of these actually... Oh, they don't use ferrite? Okay, I'm sorry. Scratch that. You actually need... Not ferrite. You need carbon. Carbon is everywhere. So I'm just going to use wood. Okay? Just plain old wood. All you really need to get out of the... just a basic little area... You know, you could just make... You could just do that if you wanted to. Just get out of the frickin' storms. You know, but sometimes I like to have it, you know... That's pretty good. And then, obviously, a walkway. You know, a door. Kind of need a door. Carbon is used, so, yeah, you can hoard carbon. And I do have a lot of carbon. Okay. Now, what you don't get right away will be the roof. You do have to upgrade to get the roof, unfortunately. But, oh, there's the ferrite dust. See? The only problem is trying to frickin' do this. Why is it not? I'm starting to think that this is actually out of... I think this is in the wrong spot. Hold on.
Radiation protection falling.
That's the up arrow. Starting to think that it's... This is the only problem. There it goes. Ha! Okay. Now, you have basic shelter to get out of a storm. And when you get out of the storm, or out of the atmosphere, as you can see, my shield goes up. And then as soon as the storm's out, you can actually see the storm. It will actually tell you storm incoming, storm clearing. But, yeah. So this is the basic. I mean, honestly, one little one of these things would have been fine, and I would have just made a small little shed just to get out of the storm. But yeah. So carbon is usually everywhere. The crystals are actually condensed carbon, so you cannot use condensed carbon. But there is carbon, absolute. Ooh, there's another one. I get money and points out of this. And if I really wanted to, I could keep this here if I wanted to. So it's really not a big deal. But carbon, you do need to kind of hoard it, because you do use it. You actually also use it to recharge your mining beam. You can also use the condensed carbon as well too. Is actually more powerful, and then there's also phosphorus. But I don't really use phosphorus because, you know, you have to actually mine phosphorus. You have to find it. So these two are like one of the easiest to hoard and keep. So yeah, so it's always good to hoard it. But yeah, so that's how you make a basic base. And then you can also add, if you press up, press down, down. You can also add decorations and stuff. So if I really wanted to, I could add lights. That looks like a trampoline. I could actually add light if I wanted to. That's funny. It looks like a trampoline. You know, you actually could make, I'm sorry, that was just funny. You actually could make, you know, your base here if you wanted to keep it. And, you know, you can add all the tech, the mining, the storage. You know, you could add all that right here. It really doesn't matter. Yeah, I mean, you could just stay here if you feel like it. Did I ever get this? I didn't? I don't know if I did. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's so basically, just to recap, you will need you have to mine carbon, which is all around you. You just have to find it and mine it. And then you will have to use some ferrite, if I'm saying it correctly, for the I just lost my train of thought. For the top here. And unfortunately, you do have to upgrade it at the anomaly. You will need some nanites. So yeah, please be aware that you actually do need nanites if you want to get the top part. Otherwise, if you don't have the ability to make one, the best thing you can actually do is just kind of stay in your starship until it passes. And that's actually what I did in the beginning of the game. I just sat there and waited. I was like, all right, well, I'm just gonna chill here. I'm just gonna wait. So, yeah, I hope that helps someone. I'm sorry that I'm really not much of a streamer or YouTuber type. So, but just a basic. You could just make a shed. Anyways, yeah. Take care. Bye. How the frick do I stop this shit?